I met Walid 3 months ago. Guess where? At Michael Virardi's public speaking seminar. And we immediately hit it off. There was an instant connection. And fast forward 3 months, and he invited me to be on stage tonight. So at this workshop we attended in public speaking, which I hope will serve me well tonight, I thought long and hard what it is I wanted to distill out of 52 years of life experience. How could I condense something into a 4-minute speech? And I'm honored to share what I would share with my 2 daughters, Mariana and Stephanie. This is what I would say. I would share 3 stories. One about the number 6, one about a bee, and one about orgasms. Beginning with the first story, I would sit my 2 daughters across the table from each other. And on a large piece of paper, I would draw the number 6. I would ask my daughter sitting across the table, what number do you see? I see a 9. What about you, Stephanie? 6, 9, 6. They would be arguing, shouting, raising their voice. And I would ask them to calm down, please, stand up, sit across the table from each other, and now tell me what you see. And the lesson there is not to be quick and judge someone. Not to impose your opinion thinking that you're right. Not to judge people based on their sexual orientation, religion, or color, or financial status in the community. So the first story is a lesson about empathy. Moving on to the second story about the bee. This is a real story. I saw a bee dying in a pool of water. And I bent over, and it slowly crept up on my finger. And I gazed at it and gazed at it, at what I thought was eternity. Time paused completely for me as I waited and waited for this bee, knowing that it could possibly sting me any moment. But I waited and waited, hoping it wouldn't sting me, and then it flew away. It was a magical moment, something very, very special that I witnessed. And I realized those special moments are everywhere, every day amongst us, right here now. Pay attention. Be aware of those moments. There are gifts everywhere. As they say, the presence is present, being present. So, the lesson there is gratitude. A theme that seems to be reappearing over and over amongst our fellow speakers here tonight. The first story was about empathy, the second one about gratitude, and finally, the third one, which you're all probably most anxious to hear about, is orgasms. My dad, bless his soul, he's sitting here tonight, and he's 90 years old this February. So, my dad, in the presence of friends and family, would often say he experiences orgasms in nature. And I felt very uncomfortable when he said that. I didn't know how to react. I was extremely embarrassed, to be honest. But I brushed it off. He's 89. You know, what can you do? It wasn't until years later that I understood what he meant. And it happened on 2 occasions. Once, after long ride in the mountains on my bicycle. I was tired, and I laid down on the top of the hill. And there was a stream of water, and a bird came, and it sat almost right next to me. Everything was perfect. The trees seemed greener, the sky bluer, and it was at that moment that I understood what my dad meant. I was experiencing essentially an intercourse with life. I was moved. In fact, I'll confess, a tear did indeed come out of my eye when I experienced that. And for many of you who know that I enjoy cycling and swimming, just recently I woke up in the morning and I worked from home. So my wife was suspicious when I was shaving earlier in the morning and said, "Where are you going this morning?" And I said, "I have a date." And she said, "A date? A date with who?" I said, "I have a date with life." I was going to prepare myself to have an intimate relationship with life. And in that case, it was going out for a swim. So the third lesson is love. So in closing, I would share with my daughters on this short and beautiful journey we call life, I would ask them to fill their tank, to fill their heart with empathy, gratitude, and love for all. Thank you very much.